Hello everyone, my name is Ian. In today's video, we're going to be doing a tutorial on how to get POCO to rank 50 and get its mastery title. I'm going to give you the best game modes, the best setups, and the other stuff you'll need to get to this goal. And yeah, let's get started. So first, let's start off with the setup. The setup is, what you're going to be using throughout the whole game. So you're just not going like clean in without nothing, because that wouldn't really be good. And first, let's start off with the gadget. The gadgets, the first one is tuning fork, and then the next one is protective tunes. I would recommend tuning fork because you can use it over all the game modes. Like it's really helpful overall. Healing your teammates, after maybe you had an intense hot zone fight and you just wiped the team out with your teammates, and now you need to heal them up. But I would recommend Tune Fork. That's what I personally use. But the other one is Protective Tunes. Protective Tunes also kind of useful. Like it's certain scenarios where it'd be useful. Like maybe you're in a ranked brawl ball game and there's a buzz getting picked, and then with the buzz and his super, he stuns. So that is kind of useful at sometimes, but most of the time it's not really useful. And in just regular play, I would just use tuning fork. The next one is the gear. The first gear I use, sorry, is the shield gear, and the shield gear, gives an extra 900 health, which is really useful to me because um, I like going against, like, I like fighting with POCO. I don't like really just standing in the back and like healing, I would say. So having that extra 900 health is really useful. Going on to the star powers, there's two of them, like the gadget, and there's the capo and there's screeching solo, which is what I personally use and which I would recommend. Screeching solo, you can hit them through walls, which is really useful. Your super hits through walls now, and you're dealing good damage. And sometimes, you know, scenarios like gem grab, where a surge, like you got him low, but now he's running with all the gems. Being able to use that super and eliminating him is really useful. I have seen strategies with the capo where it's a Frank or like a tank, and in brawl ball where they take the ball and it's just constant healing. Usually I use it when I'm trolling, like when I'm just playing around with friends, so I don't really use it much. I would definitely recommend screeching solo. And for my second gear, I would recommend the damage gear. Now, a lot of people seem to not like it, but I really do like it. The damage gear, you get some extra damage when your brawler's below 50%. They can be really useful with like an Edgar or something, but it's really, really useful, and that's what I personally use. And finally, the hypercharge. There's not really another option, but it's really helpful. Gives you speed, gives you extra damage, and gives you a shield. Gives your teammates a shield if you can hit them also. But yeah, it's all of this is pretty useful. All right, now let's get into the game modes. All right, now with game modes, if you're looking to get tier 50 and get the max tier, I haven't really seen this like in any other videos or online, but I would recommend Trio Showdown. I know it's kind of weird, but you only have to get third place, and there's only 4 teams, so it's literally only surviving one team, and then you don't lose trophies. And then with lower trophies, I've seen that you can gain some trophies, but higher trophies you have to get at least second. But that's pretty easy. You just surviving 2 teams. And yeah, I might say like the angels and demons, it's a little annoying at sometimes, but it's fine. Like getting third place isn't really that hard. And yeah, let's go to the next game mode. Just to add something, towards the higher trophies, you do start to lose in third place, but that's only after you get to tier 50. And now let's actually go to the next game mode. The next mode is Duo Showdown. Duo Showdown is good. I recommend it playing with a friend. That's what I did to get, I think, about 60 trophies back at tier 47 when it gets hard. Um that's what I did. I would recommend trio more than duo because you can play with randoms, and you know I would like there's a big thing about randoms being really bad. Like I would say randoms in ranked are worse. Like I don't think like it's just getting to third. So like it's really not that bad. And yeah, let's get on to the next game mode. The next mode is Brawl Ball. I don't really like playing Brawl Ball with POCO. He's, not really the best in Brawl Ball. And I feel like in Brawl Ball you get more bad teammates, and then, you know, I wouldn't say I'm the best teammate, but I feel like you get more bad teammates overall, and or you're gonna be going against people that are really really good with good comps. The only time I would play Brawl Ball would be like with friends, and like playing POCO with Brawl Ball, it would be friends. A strat I've seen is two tanks in POCO. So a tank will get the ball, and POCO will just literally heal him until he scores. I have personally never tested it out, but that's what I've seen. And yeah, let's get into the next mode. The next mode would be solo showdown. I would not really recommend this. I mean, unless you're on low trophies, I've seen that work with a couple people. But a lot of people at higher trophies, they're bush camping, so you'll be fighting someone, and then out of nowhere, you'll just get third partied, and it's really frustrating. Trust me. Um, Solo showdown does give a lot of trophies, but if you look like, I would still recommend trio showdown over solo. But yeah, let's get into the last mode. The last mode would be ranked. My biggest problem with ranked is that you don't get any trophies, so you can't level up your tiers, but instead you do get mastery, so that's the biggest reason to play ranked. Also, you do get rewards for every time that you level up and go into the next ranked. I would recommend ranked if you're trying to get that mastery title and you don't really care for the tiers, but I would recommend ranked overall. Ranked modes that I would use him in would be Brawl Ball, Gem Grab, Hot Zone. He's really good in those modes. And other modes that I wouldn't use him would be like Knockout, Heist, Bounty. Like those are the modes that you definitely do not want to be choosing him in unless you want to get clowned on by your teammates, want to have a terrible game. You don't want to do that. But I do think that POCO is a great late round pick, but he can also be like a mid to first round pick, depending on what you want to do. I mean, sometimes I'll take him first round, but then other times I'll take him last. You like just depends on how the draft is going. And now let's talk about POCO's counters. POCO's counters is Edgar, Mortis, Ems, like any tanky brawler also, like Frank. Like POCO does not have high damage, so watch out for any tanky brawlers because POCO will probably not win that. And with all that information, now I hope that you get POCO's mastery or get him to rank 50. And I hope you all enjoyed the video. This is my second video on the channel, and like and subscribe if you want to. See you hopefully on the next video, and God bless all of you.